So, after looking into the numbers, to all the news that's going on surrounding Kodak, would I be buying shares right now? YouTube, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, welcome to MVP Money, where we discuss all things finance and lifestyle. Guys, today we're going to talk about the Eastman Kodak company because their shares have been going crazy. But first, please join my journey on proving to my girlfriend that I can make some money on YouTube. If you can do anything to help me, like smash the like button or subscribe if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. But let's get into Kodak. Kodak shares have jumped massively, well over 1,500%. At the end of Monday, they were at $2.62 per share. At their height in the last couple of days, they were at $60. People have made some serious money, either by getting quite lucky and getting in there, or were holding Kodak shares anyway at the $2 mark, or they were smart and they got in really quick when the news was coming out. Now, the stock was actually halted over 10 times. This is showing how volatile this is. Who are Kodak? Kodak are an American photography company that specialise in producing camera-related products. Now, they were founded in 1888, but their heyday was really in the 90s. They were at the top of the game, but they didn't stay with the times and they didn't go along with the digital era. Now, if you look at their stock chart, they actually filed for bankruptcy in 2012, but from 2014, you can see it just plummeted up to about the $2 mark. Now, they stayed there for quite a long time, up until the last couple of days. So let's dive into how have they gone from this failing company that no one would want any part of to now being the most talked about stock on the market. So the big reason this came about really is Donald Trump. Donald Trump came out in a press conference and he said that the agreement had been made using the Defense Production Act to provide a $765 million loan to Kodak Pharmaceuticals. He was a very big fan of that name, saying it's a great name when you come to think of it. And I tend to agree, it is a pretty good name. Trump also said that there would be 360 new jobs in Rochester and Minneapolis initially, and that helps the US not rely on drugs made overseas. He also said, we will bring back our jobs and we will make America the world's premier medical manufacturer and supplier. So that is obviously the main reason Trump wants this to happen. He wants to bring jobs back to America. He wants America to be on top of the world in every industry, and especially the pharmaceutical one. So there was actually a really big surprise when I was researching Kodak. And believe it or not, this is actually not their first time in the drug and pharmaceutical world. So back in the 90s, they were involved in producing medicine that was non-prescription, so things such as aspirin. But then in 1994, they sold that part of their business for $2.95 billion. Now, at the time, they were doing so well with the camera and the technology they were producing, they didn't really need to be in the drug and pharmaceutical world. So even with Trump behind Kodak, is it a good investment? Because at the minute it kind of looks like it is because it's going up so much. But let's have a real look at the numbers. The market cap at the minute stands at $1.45 billion. Now that has added hundreds of millions of dollars just in a few trading sessions. And then its beta is at 2.59, just showing just how volatile this stock is. And then when you look at the loan, so this loan needs to be repaid within 25 years, and Kodak have said that they are in this to make a profit. They have to pay that loan back. It's not a grant from the government that they are just handing to them. They need to pay it back. Now, as well, one of the big factors of this is Kodak lost $111 million last year. Their balance sheet is terrible. I don't know if this is a good investment. Let me tell you about my thoughts. So, after looking into the numbers, to all the news that's going on surrounding Kodak, would I be buying shares right now? For me, absolutely not. I want to congratulate everyone that got in early on this and made some huge profits. I think that is great. But for me, to jump in now is pure speculation and pure gambling. There is nothing to say that this stock should go any higher than it already has. And if you are a beginner investor, please just take the time to get a plan together. The momentum traders on this will be keeping such a close eye, and they will be getting in and getting out, making profit, and all power to them. It's just not my style of investing. Another thing to think about with this kind of stuff is it has been happening a lot. So look at Hertz. People flood the market thinking that a price is very low and surely it's going to bounce back up, and sometimes it just doesn't, and people are losing a lot of money with these kind of speculative trading strategies that people have. That is exactly what you need to do. You need to have a strategy. Put your stop loss somewhere where if it does hit that, it's not going to keep you up at night because you've lost too much money. And same going for profit. Put a limit on your profit, because look at the stock now. It hit $60 per share. It's back down to 33 to 36, I believe now. You don't know if it's going to go back up, so take your profit, get out, get that money and put it back into a sensible investment. Again, my advice would be look into this. I'm not a financial advisor. Just like when I give you guys some positive news on a share that I'm going in, which I will in the future, I'm actually going to give you my next video, I believe is going to be my biggest loss or my biggest win within the stock market. Even then, it is not promised that that means that stock is going to make you money. I'm not a financial advisor. I just have done really well doing this stuff and want to share that with you guys, so hopefully you can too. But back to Kodak, it just doesn't excite me. I think that this loan that they've been given, it's still risky whether they're going to have the capacity to fulfill everything that is needed when they haven't got that much of a history in it apart from that time in the 90s. So for me, I would absolutely be leaving this alone. Just because I'm saying I don't like Kodak right now doesn't mean I won't like them in the future if they prove themselves. But for me, the pharmaceutical and healthcare industry, it is so exciting investment wise that I just think my money would be better suited in a company such as Johnson & Johnson, who has proven himself over so many years and is reliable, and we know our money would be more safe in their hands, so to speak. So for me, it is absolutely a no to Kodak, a big yes to the pharmaceutical industry. I just wanted to get this video up tonight just to show you guys what's been going on. The news shocked me as it did the rest of the world. Have a good look into Kodak. If you are going to invest in them, be careful, get your strategy straight. And then for me, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much again for watching. Please, as I said in the start, we're on a journey to making my girlfriend believe I can make some money on YouTube. So any help you guys can give me a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. Let us know what you want to see in the upcoming videos. What companies are you thinking of investing in? Let me give you my take on them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See ya!